Hello everybody, this is Baxcalibur. Welcome back to another Pokemon TCG live video. Today we're going to be looking at a deck of a card that kind of made a lot of fuss, had a lot of fuss about it at the beginning. There's a couple of EXs that people were kind of looking at, but they ended up kind of falling by the wayside. Things like Cinderace EX, and also Lapras EX. Now, Lapras EX does have a very interesting attack, but it has the drawback of being one of those quote-unquote stellar attacks where it's 3 different kinds of energy, which makes it incredibly hard to use unless you're hard focusing on getting that attack off. And it kind of has to be worth it to do that, right? Well, Lapras EX's stellar attack is Larimar Rain. Look at the top 20 cards of your deck and attach any number of energy cards you find there to your Pokemon in any way that you like. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. So this has a really good chance of getting a lot of energies attached to your Pokemon very quickly, as long as you're playing a lot of energies in your deck to be able to see off the top 20 cards. Lapras also has an attack that it works well in this deck. It's one of those attacks where I like it more than, because spoilers, you guys see it on the screen. We're playing this with Chien-Pao EX, which is the very typical attach a bunch of water energies, discard them, and do damage. But with Lapras EX, it's kind of like Kingdra, where you get to attach water energies, or you get to attach any energies with Lapras for that matter, and get to use this attack without discarding them. So I am playing Lapras EX in Chien-Pao EX Baxcalibur deck. We're getting our mileage out of Baxcalibur. We use Baxcalibur with Chien-Pao, we used Baxcalibur with Kingdra, now we're using it with Lapras. So will we get the Larimar Rain off today? I don't know. Probably not. It probably will just end up being Baxcalibur dumping water energies onto Lapras and Chien-Pao. But we're going to try it out. So, of course, to help with our Lapras, we are running Crispin, where you can get 2 basic energy cards of different types, reveal them, put them in your hand, attach them to one of your Pokemon. And then, of course, the Sparkling Crystal. This duo is kind of almost essential for all of the stellar Pokemon. This is a really good duo for Dragapult, but this duo really helps stellar type Pokemon as well. I say it's essential. It's not really, because like Terapagos and who's the other mostly used stellar? It's Terapagos and other stellar Galvantula. Don't always use those. Galvantula I think does use the Sparkling Crystal, but Terapagos really doesn't. But Terapagos also has a different attack that's a lot more viable. So we have that duo for the Lapras to try and get off the Larimar Rain. Honestly, maybe we don't run 2 Crispins in this deck, but I think it's a little bit more consistency. We have 2 in there, and we have a lot of cards that need discarding, so having the 2 Crispin in there just gives us some fodder for that. Outside of the Lapras, of course, we mentioned the Chien-Pao EX. With its ability Shivery Chill, once during your turn this Pokemon is in the active spot, you can search your deck for up to 2 basic water energies. Cards, reveal them, put them in your hand, and then shuffle your deck afterwards. So this is really nice when Chien-Pao's in the active. But if we can get our Lapras' attack off, we can just power up all of our Pokemon and not really have to worry about having to Shivery Chill anymore. But it is there if we need it. Then, of course, Hail Blade to 60 times the amount of water energy that you discard from any of your Pokemon. So we can like just dump all of our energies onto a Lapras, have it sit on the bench, and then feed the Chien-Pao that is attacking. Of course, we do have our Baxcalibur line with Baxcalibur's super cold ability. As often as you like during your turn, you may attach a basic water energy card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. So that's the crux. We have Chien-Pao to search, Lapras to also search if we need to, but again, it's kind of hard to get off, so it's not super reliable. And then we have Baxcalibur to power up both Chien-Pao and Lapras. As far as supporting mons, we do have our Radiant Greninja, our Mew EX, and our Fezandipiti EX. Going over to trainer cards, of course, we've seen the Baxcalibur decks before, so we're running 4 Irida instead of something like Arven. Irida allows you to grab a water Pokemon and an item card, and then reveal them, put them into your hand. We have 1 Lacey, because it's not a Baka Zombie deck if Lacey is not in the deck. We have 2 Ionos, 2 Boss's Orders, Counter Catcher, Switch, 3 Superior Energy Retrievals, 3 Nest Balls, Night Stretcher, Rare Candies, Ultra Balls. I was like, we're missing some. But then as far as we get to energy types go, because Lapras does need those 3 kinds of energy, we have 2 Steel, 2 Psychic, and then 12 Water energies. So this is the deck that we're going to be running today. If you want to try it out for yourself, the deck list is in the description below. You can copy paste that into TCG Live. TCG Live has been really bad tonight. It's been bad with bugs. I've had to concede 3 different games because I just can't play the game anymore because it bugs. So hopefully that doesn't happen tonight, because I'd like to get this video for you guys before I go away for the weekend. So let's try out this deck. My opponent is calling the coin flip. I typically like to go first with this deck, I believe, because of getting the Frigibax to the Baxcalibur as quick as you can. But if we do go first, or second, sorry, it would be nice to have Lapras in the active, because Lapras can attack right away, but it does allow us to play our supporter, so I don't mind it. But I am going to go first, try and get that Frigibax as soon as I can into Baxcalibur. So let's see if we are able to do so. We do start with, ooh, this isn't a terrible start at all. We can lead with the Lapras, and then I'm going to end. Ooh, they're playing the Poke Vital A, which heals 150 damage from one of your Pokemon. Hopefully we're going to be doing enough to KO Pokemon every single time and not have to worry about that being a problem. Like, it's an interesting aspect, but I don't think it's as strong as people think it is, because a lot of times you're taking one-hit KOs, so. We're going to see the Pidgey and a couple Charmanders. Start with the Frigibax, put down a Radiant Greninja. I think I might Radiant Greninja away the Steel Energy, because we do have the Crispin to get Lapras next turn. We'll Nest Ball for either Chien-Pao or Mew. I'm not going to play enough cards for Mew to be useful, so I'll just put Chien-Pao down. And then I can concealed cards away the Steel Energy. Hope for Water Energy. Don't get it, of course. But it's not the end of the world, because we can Crispin next turn. So, we'll just end the turn. We will just end the turn. And Crispin allows us to get around this issue of not having Baxcalibur set up for next turn. It's like we could pull an Irida, which would allow us to get there. But we don't necessarily need to. That being said, I can't use the Larimar right away next turn, but I can, what's this called? Get out of the way, Fire Energy. Power Splash to KO the Pidgey. So they just attach a Fire Energy to the Charmander for the turn. We see another Nest Ball, which will allow me to get the Mew if I want. I'm going to play the Crispin. That will get us a Water Energy and a Psychic Energy. Put this in my hand. Put the Psychic Energy onto Lapras. And the Water Energy. Might as well Nest Ball while I'm here. If we knock out a Pokemon, Charizard can't KO us unless it has Defiance banned. I think I grab a second Lapras here. If I wanted to be really saucy, I could Superior Energy Retrieval to get the Steel Energy back, but I think that's kind of a waste, because I could use it for the Greninja, but I think it's kind of a waste. So I'm just going to KO the Pidgey. So, helps out a lot because it gives my opponent less resources, but they probably have the resources to get Charizard this turn, I would think. Hopefully, because they had so little to play last turn. Well, I don't hopefully think that. I'd rather they didn't. So we see another Charmander. We do see a Charmeleon. So that means this Charmander can't evolve this turn, and they're just going to go for a scratch. Also, we saw the Pokemon Go Charizard. I don't think this is a Steam deck. I think this is just a deck they built. But it's got to have the other Charizard in it, right? Looks like we're going slow form with this Frigibax and a Baxcalibur. I KO this Charmeleon, so I don't need the Steel Energy. I guess I'll Lacey here. I do get another Water. And I could Super Rod that steel in. I'm actually going to Radiant Greninja here. Get rid of this water. Pull up a Mew and an Ultra Ball. That's interesting. So I can Super Rod these energy back. I could play Mew. I can Ultra Ball away the Rare Candy and the Arctibax for the Baxcalibur. I can't evolve this turn, but I have them for next turn, and then I could restart with Mew. To grab a water and a Nest Ball, I guess. I don't need the water on there right away, so I'm gonna add the water to the Lapras back here, and then we'll just Power Splash to KO this Charmeleon. And then I can get a prize card. It's gonna be another Frigibax. Didn't we get rid of a Frigibax? We got rid of an Arctibax. I think we shuffled in a Frigibax. Yeah, they're just like fending off my Lapras EX at this point. So I mean, if they get a Charizard EX out, they're just gonna concede. All right. Well, not the most exciting match for the first battle, but we kind of got to see how overwhelming Lapras can be if you aren't able to set up against it. So let's get another battle, see if it can be a little more nail-biting. All right, this poor person is up against us again, so we're going to give him a second chance. We're going to go for Tails, always lose. This is the same deck. I'm pretty sure it was the same sleeves. I don't remember the name. You guys will be able to know because you have the clarity of being able to rewind. But they had the same deck sleeve, same deck box, same coin. I assume it's the same person. I did lose the coin toss, so they get to choose. They're going to go first. Give them a little bit extra time to set up. It's a little bit scarier this round because we won't be able to... Well, we might be able to KO them turn one if we get like a Crispin. Or if they lead like a Charmander. If they lead a Pidgey, that's the only way they're going to survive the turn. But we do start with Lapras, a lot worse of a starting hand this time. Let's see. They do start Charmander. That's unfortunate. If they don't get another Pokemon here. Okay, they're going to Nest Ball. They are going to Nest Ball for the Pidgey. Let's see if they have anything else to play here. It's just going to pass. All right. This works for us, because now I'll just be able to KO the Charmander. I can't do anything else, which really sucks. I would like to get something else set up, but we have the Water Energy for the Lapras. Going to KO the Charmander. See if the prize helps us. Ultra Ball. Okay, we can do something with an Ultra Ball. The Pidgey is going to come out. And if they don't get another basic, I'll be able to attach energy and just win. Okay. Nope, Pidgeotto doesn't survive the turn, buddy. Buddy boy. We're going to see an Arven, though. Arven for Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Speaking of buddy boys, Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Maybe. I hope the mic's not picking up me pounding my fists together. We're going to see the Technical Machine Evolution and the Buddy-Buddy. So we should see a couple Charmeleons at least show up, I would hope. They have an energy to attack. Okay, no energies. But they do have the Charmanders. I do have 2 Ultra Balls as well. So I can attach Psychic Energy here. An Ultra Ball away, an Arctibax, Superior Energy Retrieval for... Let's see, would Greninja or Mew be better? Because I still want Ultra Ball again. So I think Mew will be better here. Play down the Mew, Ultra Ball away, a Switch and a Water Energy. To grab... I hate that I have to Ultra Ball for this, but I'm grabbing Frigibax with it. Play the Frigibax, restart for 2. Get an Irida. So I can actually Irida for Baxcalibur. And grab a Nest Ball. I can play Nest Ball to grab... I guess we'll grab Chien-Pao here. And then Lapras can just Power Splash this Pidgeotto for another prize card. Steel Water Energy. I would love a Steel so I can get the Larimar Rain off. This might be our only chance to do so. Either Steel Energy or the Sparkling Crystal. Technical Machine Evolution. We do see Ultra Ball. For Ultra Ball and another Technical Machine Evolution. For the Charizard EX, do you have the Rare Candy Bud? Or a Fire Energy to evolve your Bench Charmander? Super Rod. Okay. I'll get back Pidgeotto and a Charmander. I think that's all you had in here, right? Oh, Pidgeotto and Charmander. Or just the Pidgey and Pidgeotto. I wonder if they're not running Rare Candy in this deck? Or know how Technical Machine Evolution works? Yep. I had half a feeling. Alright, well, I can Rare Candy my Baxcalibur. I can use Baxcalibur to attach a Water Energy. I'm going to attach it to Chien-Pao here. Because Lapras doesn't need it. I can restart for 1. I see another Chien-Pao. Play it down. And then I'll Iono. It's going to give my opponent cards, but I'm going for the Steel Energy. I want to see the Larimar Rain. Damn it. Oh, I got Sparkling Crystal. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Got Nest Ball for, I think, a second Lapras. Let's do it, gang. Larimar Rain. We got to get it off at some point. We only see 4 Water Energies off the Larimar Rain, which isn't the best, but it works, I guess. Yeah, we're going to do it like that. We're going to put 3 on the bench Lapras, 2 on the Chien-Pao, and that's the end of the turn. I was ready to attack, but can't attack right away because Larimar Rain is the attack. And that's kind of the downfall of it, too, is, yeah, you get to power up all your Pokemon, but it takes so much to power up that attack, and then that's your attack for the turn. It's not an ability or anything. Doesn't do damage. So you're kind of just sacrificing a turn for a big power-up, which you tend to have to do later in the game. So we're going to see the my opponent get another Charizard EX, though, with the Capture and Aroma. I see a Fire Energy onto the base, the Charmander on the bench. And a pass. So either no Rare Candies or no Charmeleons. It's one of the two. They concede. So I would have taken that one out, but we got to do the Larimar Rain. We're gonna probably end up doing 4 battles. I'm gonna make sure I don't face them again because they seem to be newer. But that's kind of the downside of playing on the casual ladder. You will get these newer matches for things like this, but also this deck might not make it on the regular ladder. So we're gonna get a couple more battles and see how the next ones go. I don't expect to get Larimar Rain off ever again, so I want to keep this battle in just because we got it off once. All right, we have a different person. They do have the Marnie sleeve, so I think they're gonna kick my teeth in, but we'll see. I deserve it after facing that Charmander deck twice in a row with this Lapras. I deserve to get my teeth kicked in once or twice here, so let's go. They're going to go first, which I don't love, but we're going to try and make it through. Get our Baxcalibur as quick as we can. Start with a Oh, no. Oh, yeah, they were going to go first. For some reason, I thought it says otherwise. Okay, we start with the Chien-Pao, which honestly isn't... Well, we're going second, so... Maybe not great. It's a Snorlax stall deck. I deserve this. I deserve this. I'm gonna see us doing Heavy Ball for nothing, and they're gonna pass the turn. Okay, it just gives me time to power up my Chien-Pao. I honestly could just put nothing on the field other than Chien-Pao, but we're gonna Shivery Chill, get some Water Energies here. And the sucky thing is, I won't even be able to KO the Snorlax next turn. So do I even attack? That's the question. Or do I wait to power up until I have enough to KO a Snorlax? That might end up being the case. We see a Nest Ball and Luxurious Cape. Luxurious Cape's going to make it even harder. Nest Ball for whom? Rotom V. The thing that's bad against the Snorlax decks is that you want to get Baxcalibur out to be able to power up the Chien-Pao, but at the same time, if you get the Baxcalibur out and it gets trapped in the active, then it's kind of just stuck there, which kind of sucks. I'm going to Shiver Chill again. Do a couple more. Got all my water energies that are in my deck, apparently. Apparently, 2 are in my prize cards. So we have that against us. Do I attack here because then Buster Tail KOs it? I think I do. Yeah, because, well, I need a freaking rare candy first and foremost, but if I get a rare candy, then we'll be looking peachy. But this threatens the Snorlax, so it has to either get out of there or get KO'd next turn, they think. And I also want to think. We're going to see Narvin. I assume the Forest Seal Stone gets grabbed here. Nest Ball and Handheld Fan. Okay, well, Handheld Fan is fine. Another Snorlax. They can't get the Snorlax, like, off the field this turn. They can get it out of the active. They're going to Luxurious Cape, so I can't KO unless I get Baxcalibur active. Oh, come on, Rare Candies. I play 4 Rare Candies. Where are they? I have 4 Rare Candies, 4 Iridas, and I can't grab any of them, apparently. I guess best I can do is attach the water energy Super Rod to grab these 2 back. I thought about waiting until I had 3 in the discard, but I might not be able to get that chance because my Chien-Pao might get pulled out of the active spot. So, we're just going to pass the turn. We might only have 3 battles if the Snorlax deck goes long enough. Okay. The Eerie is going to discard my Superior Energy Retrievals, which is fine at this point. Prime Catcher, there it is. There she is. And the Instant Charge. Can I get a Rare Candy? Or Irida. Irida would be perfect here, actually. Rare Candy. Okay, well, that also works, I guess. I'll Rare Candy into the Baxcalibur. I'll Super Cold to attach 3 waters so that Baxcalibur is now a threat. And then we can Buster Tail to do 130. So now this Snorlax is threatened. We just got to keep the pressure on, and hopefully we get to a point where I can grab my Switch card, because that's kind of important at this point. I see Narvin. For Nest Ball and the Forest Seal Stone. Nest Ball for Ogerpon. So I can't attack Ogerpon with Baxcalibur. But that's fine, because now I can switch out my Baxcalibur. And bring in Chien-Pao. And another Instant Charge. Their hand is freaking huge. I would love an Iono. We see... Come on. Can I, like, grab cards I need? Please? It'd be freaking lovely. Do I have any water energies in my deck anymore? Nope. Nope. Sure don't. But I can Super Cold. Oh wait, I can't attack the stupid Ogerpon either. Oh no. I mean, at this point, I don't attach more in case my Baxcalibur gets pulled up again. I need to find my Lapras. I need my Lapras. Are you weak to water? No, you're weak to grass too. I need Lapras or Boss's Orders at this point. Ugh. Ugh, 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 ugh. Misfortune Sister's lovely. Item card, so Night Stretcher's gone. It's fine. I mean, I'd love to keep the Night Stretcher, but... Irida. Okay, Irida works. Irida works. We can grab Lapras and our Switch. I can play Lapras, switch into Lapras, Sparkling Crystal, Super Cold, and then we Power Splash for 80. Isn't going to be enough to KO the Ogerpon, and then one of my stupid energies gets moved backwards. Honestly, I need my Steel or my Psychic Energy to do the Larimar Rain this time. Oh, sorry. Oh, we're stuck here now. Frigibax too. Come on, man. Can you give me cards I need, please? Like, any energy would work right now. Steel or Psychic or anything would work. Misfortune Sisters. I don't really need my item cards anymore. Yeah, what are we gonna see? Buddy-Buddy and Ultra Ball? Yeah, I don't really need any of those, so we're fine. 4 Steel Stone on the Rotom. Accompanied Flutes, so they can... Oh, it looks at the top of your deck. I thought it looked at your hand. Mist Energy onto the Ogerpon. Okay. Baxcalibur. We have the whole Baxcalibur line in our hand, guys. Isn't that cool? I should probably drop one of the Arctibax for something else. Temple of Sinnoh's fine. Penny sucks, but whatever. My opponent has, like, no cards. I wonder if they play Iono. So they're almost out of cards at this point. Superior Energy Retrieval. That's nice. Let's play that. We'll drop Arctibax and Frigibax so I can't get forced. I only have 2. Come here. Come on. Come on. 2 water energies. I can Super Cold. Also, I'm out of Superior Energy Retrievals now. I think the only thing I have left is Super Rod. This isn't enough to KO Ogerpon either. So maybe I wait. So if I get one more energy, I'm doing 120. Which is still not enough to KO Ogerpon, which is really cute. I think I just end. Because I want to KO the Ogerpon without... I want to be able to KO the Ogerpon. I don't want to just keep bumping energies backwards off my Lapras. See the Mimikyu. Penny. Pick up the Ogerpon. It's now the Mimikyu. Yep. The deck's working. It's working. Accompanying Flute. I mean, the best you'll see is the Greninja. Do you want to play the Greninja? Yeah, I was going to say, the Greninja will help me. Instant Charge. They gotta have Ionos in there. They wouldn't keep instant charging if they were this low. Steel Energy. We get to Larimar Rain for the second time. But we only have 2 energies here to attach. I'm going to attach a Steel Energy to the Baxcalibur. Because if we're able to find... Have I played my Super Rod? I've played 1, and I have 2 in here. So if I get my other Super Rod, I can actually get Water Energies back in and get the Baxcalibur active. And I'm going to put that in my Frigibax. Baxcalibur active and attack this Mimikyu to KO it. Misfortune Sisters. No Super Rod off the Misfortune Sisters, thank you. If you instant charge here, you lose. I wonder if they don't have Iono. That'd be wild if they don't. I can't counter catcher. I can Larimar Rain again, I guess. To grab my last energy out of the deck. I'll attach it to Frigibax in case it gets pulled into the active. Then it only needs 1 more energy. If they have Iono, they're waiting until their last card to do so. Boss's orders, that's annoying. There's my Frigibax. I need Super Rod now. I need Super Rod, like, now. Baxcalibur. Well, let's see. Team... Shuffle up 3 combination of Pokemon support cards except for team choose from Disco Brother. Okay. So I'll be able to get more into their deck. Oh, wait. Okay, they do have 3 in there. Gives them a couple extra turns. I can Irida. Oh, I can Irida. For if my Super Rod is still in here, then I can grab it. It is, thank God. Could grab Arctibax. Yeah, I kind of need to just evolve this Frigibax all the way to Arctibax. And Super Rod. Get me 2 water energies. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Okay. Put a little bit of pressure on my opponent here. Because if I can get my water energies onto the active Arctibax. You see the handheld fan on the Mimikyu. That's fine. Erica's invitation. Your opponent reveals their input of basic Pokemon. I don't have any basic Pokemon in my hand. So you can saw it off with all of that. Alright. Honestly, I might not want to KO my opponent here. Because then they could use another Team Yell's Cheer. Because right now they can't. So I might be able to deck them out. By just making them draw everything. Again, they might have an Iono, and I assume they would. Or some way to shuffle their hand. Okay, they have Silent. Tails. Frick. Frick. Never Lucky. So now they get 2 more cards. And I'm not super worried. Our deck's pretty chonked right now. Nest Ball. Can't play it. Can't play nothing. Can't play a single thing in this world. See another Mimikyu. Again, okay, Penny. They're going to pick up their Mimikyu. Bring up the other Mimikyu. Luxurious Cape that Mimikyu. Because they don't want me to kill it with Baxcalibur. But again, I think we just don't KO anything at this point. I think we just don't KO anything. Unless they show me the Iono. Unless they show me the Iono here at any point, we might be able to stall them out. There's the Mimikyu back down. Ogerpon. Bravery Charm on the said Ogerpon. And Turnets. Get my other water energy so I can attach it here. Might have been a bad idea because I probably wouldn't want to save that for if they pulled up any of these other Pokemon. I mean, I can slap this thing and not kill it. So I might as well just set that up in case I do have to end up attacking here. See another draw. Boss's orders. Yep, I should have saved the water energy. But again, if they don't have... an Iono. The way they're playing, they have to have an Iono, right? Just the thing, guys. I originally had more energy in this deck. Now I don't. Now I don't. And it would be nice to have that said energy. We just end the turn. Okay, so they have to play Iono here if they have it, right? They have the stupid Pidgeot. I hate that card so much, man. It's so stupid. Also, does Team Yell's Cheer get Mest energy back? No, it doesn't. Yeah, I mean, straight up at this point, we can't win. Because they have that dumb Pidgeot. That Pidgeot just makes it so they can always have a card. So, we just concede. Oh, we deserve it. We deserve it after facing that Charizard guy twice. But I also hate you and hope to never see you again. Alright, we're going to do one more. Even though that one was a little bit longer, because the other two are shorter. Alright, my opponent is coin flipping this time. We're going to see what they end up choosing. Ends up landing on tails. We get to choose. I'm going to go first. Try to get our Baxcalibur squeaks again. I mean, if it was anything like last game, we should get our Baxcalibur right away, but of course it's not. We do have a Lapras lead, though. We do, in fact, have a Lapras lead. We have Lapras, we have Radiant Greninja for some draw. Let's see. My opponent has a normal sleeves. So is it Lugia? Or is this another Snorlax deck? Here's another Snorlax deck. I don't know that I want to deal with it. Let's see. I mean, we're in a better start position, at least, against a Snorlax deck with the Lapras. Because Lapras doesn't get walled by anything but the Mimikyus. It is another stupid Snorlax. But is this one different? Yeah, this is a different Snorlax. Prevent all effects of attacks. And then there is Lugia as well in this deck. So we can bring out Radiant Greninja and Lapras. We can attach a Psychic Energy to Lapras for the turn. We can use the concealed cards, discard a Water Energy for 2 more cards. We get a Crispin. So next turn, we could actually do the Larimar Rain once again. I was not expecting to use it as much as we are. Let's end the turn. Let us end the turn. See what my opponent ends up doing. Yes. I guess this was like a good card to have on the bench for Dragapult? I don't know. I don't see this Snorlax often, so it is interesting to see. We're going to see a couple Lugias hanging out on the bench, though. Double Turbo on that Snorlax. Explorer's Guide. It's a lot to retreat that Snorlax, too. Do a ton of damage, I guess. There's a pretty good chance of getting out of sleep. Explorer's Guidance, too. It's an interesting Lugia deck. Ooh, that's a lot of special energies getting discarded there. We see the Mezagoza. I'm definitely going for that to try and get my little Frigibax. They are going to get a card. That luck work for me, please? I would love that. That'd be my favorite thing. Okay, they're going to grab the Archeops into their hand. And then Ultra Ball. Discard the Archeops. Archeops and a Gift Energy. You'd love to just discard both Archeops. But, I mean, you can grab Archeops and barrel next turn with your Lugia, so that's not terrible, actually. We just see the Ultra Ball is our top card. Mezagoza, give me heads. Heads! Why do I use their coin? Why not my coin? So I'm going to grab Frigibax. I'm going to play said Frigibax. Then I can Crispin for a Water and a Steel. We are going to put the Water in our hand, and the Steel gets attached to Lapras. Then we play a Water Energy attached to Lapras. I'm going to conceal cards. Discard a Water Energy to get Chien-Pao. That's perfect. That's what I needed. Play Chien-Pao. And now we can go for another Larimar Rain, which is only going to get us 2 cards. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is why we don't see this Pokemon be played. Because the attack sucks. I guess I'll put the Water Energy on the Chien-Pao and attach a Psychic to the other Lapras. I guess I could have attached it to the active Lapras, but not a huge deal. See the Lugia V-Star. I assume we see the V-Power right away. The nice thing about the Lugia V-Star is that it can't have any double turbo energies attached. Oh, they're going to try and get another Archeops in the discard with Explorer's Guidance. I like that. Okay, but they don't. And they have to discard more special energies. Yikes, buddy. I don't know why I'm calling people buddy today. Therapeutic energy attached to Snorlax, so it can attack this turn. Mezagoza. Gets the heads. Everybody's getting heads on Mezagoza today, apparently. I say that. Next turn, I'm going to get tails. There's the Archeops. Do you have another Ultra Ball to discard your Archeops? Or just a way to discard your hand? Nope. Just a Thumping Snore from the Snorlax. Which puts it to sleep. But now it gets... Oh, wait. I thought... Do you have to wait until your next turn to do the checkup? That's weird. Oh, but we top decked the Baxcalibur. Perfect. Lapras can't KO Snorlax here. And I don't know that I want to attach a water energy to do it. I guess we start with the concealed cards at least. We get a switch. That's actually good. Yeah, let's just switch. Switch in a Chien-Pao. Wow. Mezagoza. Just to see if we can get another Pokemon. I'm gonna flip a coin. It's tails, of course. Of course, what'd I say, gang? We know there's an Archeops in their hand. And they're trying not to get rid of it. So I'm gonna actually Superior Energy Retrieval. Get rid of Ultra Ball, Rare Candy. Grab 3 water energies. Come here, come here, come here, buddy. Come here, come here. Mew Mew, come here. We can Shivery Chill. To grab 2 more water energies. We can Super Cold. To drop 1 onto Chien-Pao. Put 2 on this Lapras, and I guess 2 on this Lapras. Or no, let's only put 1 on the Lapras, because I'm going to be discarding a bunch from that Lapras. Then I'm going to Iono. Put that Archeops back in their deck. Have a Nest Ball. Do I need it, though? I guess I could Nest Ball for my other Chien-Pao in case they KO this one. And then we can Hail Blade, which we need to discard 4 energies for. And fortunately, this Lapras with no health. Oh, we need to discard water energies, of course, of course. Of course, of course. There we go. Oh, we didn't need that many. I don't know how to do math, apparently. 60, 120. I only needed 3 because it's 60 multiplier, not whatever I was thinking. I was thinking of Lapras. I mean, it's fine because I can just Superior Water Energy or Superior Energy retrieve all those back next turn. It's not the end of the world that we discarded that many. I mean, not the optimal play, of course, but not the end of the world either. So now they have to kind of just get that Lugia engine going. So let's see if they use the Summoning Star or not. Because I think next turn, either way, I should be able to KO them. And a Nest Ball. For a Bidoof. So I did 240 with 4, so I need 5 to KO Lugia. They're just going to attach an energy to the Lugia on the bench. You know, Professor's Research, which does... How many Archeops are you playing in that deck, dude? That sucks. So they get the 2 Archeops. So they're probably going to be able to attach enough to KO my Chien-Pao, which also sucks. But I should be able to KO this Lugia. So that's a big play. Like, even if they KO my Chien-Pao here... Ooh, the Reversal Energy will do it. Didn't even think of that. So now you can power up a different Mon. Yeah. They might be low on energy, though, because they only attach 1 to the Lugia on the bench. Because they've discarded so many energies already. Yeah, look at that. They've discarded 3 double turbos. I just passed the turn. Can you not attack? I thought you could. Wait, because you're an evolution. Did they misclick? Maybe? Well, I superior energy retrieval here. Now, I get rid of the Iono and the Rare Candy. No. Rare Candy and Ultra Ball. We can grab 4 water energies. We can super cold to put 1 here. And the rest can be on this Lapras. Oh, I need to discard 5 to KO Lugia, don't I? But that's fine, because I can Shivery Chill. Grab 2. Super cold once again. Dump 1 onto this Lapras, so I can just discard from that Lapras, and then 1 on the Chien-Pao. So it's ready to go next turn. Yeah, let's just attack. Hail Blade. And we discard 5 from... Because we do 60, 120, 180, 240. That's enough. 300 even. Wow, Chien-Paos really have to discard 6 to KO Dragapult or Charizard, huh? That's crazy. It's crazy to me. Alright, get a Night Stretcher and a Baxcalibur. Oops. Bopping my microphone around. So between Super Rod and Night Stretcher and the 2 that are already on the Chien-Pao in the field, we should get enough to KO Lugia, I hope. Yeah, because we will be able to get 3 energy, so we can discard 5. If they KO my active Chien-Pao, that is. See the Jet energy attach. And Arctibax Primal Turbo. Yep. They don't have any energies left. Did they not know they could attack last turn? Because I'm pretty sure the reversal energy works on Lugia EX. I mean, why else would you run it, right? Or Lugia V-Star. Well, we ended up winning that one. So, thank you guys so much for joining us today. I know it was a little bit longer because of that Snorlax stall, but we had 2 very short ones to start off. So, hopefully it equaled out to be a pretty decent length. If you want to try the deck out for yourself, there is the list. The deck list is in the description below. Copy paste that into TCG Live. If you have any suggestions for the deck, let me know down in the comment section below. If you guys have tried out the Dialga Lapras version of this deck, let me know how it went for you. I couldn't get it to work. It wasn't my thing. And we actually Larimar rained a lot more than I thought we would today, so I'm kind of happy with that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us today. Hit the like and subscribe if you have not already, and we'll see you guys next time. Surging Sparks next week, so hopefully we'll have a Surging Sparks deck ready to go for next week's video. Have a good night, everybody.